Hello everyone, I'm Broadway1322 and this video serves as an update to the fastest Drug Wars DLC video where I show the best fully upgraded Drug Wars DLC cars in terms of lap time and top speed. For all the information you need about this series, check that original video, but otherwise let's see where the new Broadway falls into that list. Now, the Broadway isn't a fast car by any means, clocking just under a 1:18 lap time to put it around the G and H tier of the muscle class in 57th place. But it is an ode to a better time. You see, unlike the Entity MT for example at the start of the DLC, the Broadway doesn't have any advanced handling flex. It doesn't have a stupidly high amount of gears or the need to lower the suspension for better traction. It doesn't even have a spoiler modification for increased grip. It's a car straight out of 2013 in terms of the way that its handling data is programmed, and honestly it shows that the devs who made this game really did know what they were doing. And that most of the experiments that we've had since then, like with all the advanced flags, have simply not been necessary. Now we all know at this point that Rockstar like to sort of copy paste handling data from old cars and just change a few values. That's why we ended up with the monstrosity that was the Entity MT, since they just took the handling data from the previously awful Entity XXR. So it's probably just a fluke that whatever car they chose to base the Broadway on happened to be an older car without any of the extra nonsense that we've come to expect these days. Although it does also raise the question of whether this is a cut car from the very early days of GTA 5's creation. The manufacturer, Classique, makes a return to the GTA series with this car after having been the car maker for the Stallion in GTA 4. I wonder if for GTA 5 it was planned to have both the Stallion and the Broadway be in the game at the start and manufactured by Classique. That's why the Stallion, for example, has Classique badges still present on it today. But maybe the Broadway got cut and so they decided to move the Stallion to being made by Declass instead, because it didn't make sense to have a vehicle with a manufacturer with one vehicle. I mean, we have plenty of those now, and the Broadway is that vehicle for Classique at this point. But it's obviously it's pure speculation, but you know, it's kind of fun to think about. And yeah, it's a shame that the Stallion didn't continue to be made by Classique like it was in GTA 4 and they moved it to Declass, because it's a shame that it's taken 10 years for that manufacturer to come back to the GTA series with the Broadway. Nevertheless, you know, the Broadway isn't going to be winning any awards for speed in the muscle class or anywhere else for that matter, but it's going to hold a place in my heart for being a 2013 style car released in 2023. If they'd never deviated from this style of car handling, we'd have so many cars that would be so much nicer to drive right now. And if you want to see us race some other cars with 2013 style handling, check out yesterday's video where we did a multi-class race in the single player main character cars, the Buffalo S, Tailgater and Bodie, and it was a really fun race to have as well, and again, nice cars to drive. But that's pretty much it for this one. Consider supporting on Patreon or become a YouTube member if you want testing results early, and remember to read the description for more info, comment with your thoughts, like the video if you enjoyed it, found it helpful, and subscribe for more. Thank you all so much for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.